Hello crafters and welcome to this week's From Picture to Page and Beyond Papercrafts update. I'm Michelle Brown, Creative Director from Picture to Page, which is our scrapbooking, mixed media art and paper crafting community. Now in this week's update we've got of course some inspiration to hopefully get you a bit settled, soothed and calm and maybe crafting again. We've got some Geelong show news and then we've got some other goings on as well. But firstly, my hearts go out to everyone in Melbourne and Victoria and of course New South Wales who is all in lockdown at the moment. And it sounds like there are a few other things bouncing around Australia. So whether you are anywhere in Australia or around the world, our thoughts go out to you. We are here. We would love for you to pop in the comments just like Wendy and Diane have. Let us know that you're there. And hopefully this online crafting community can bring you a little bit of comfort, a little bit of company in these uncertain times. Because yes, here we are again in lockdown and it does look like Melbourne's lockdown will be extended just as Sydney's has. And oh my goodness, so many feelings, isn't there? Just so many feelings. Some of us are ready to get stuck into craft and our old projects and things that we haven't done before. Others are just finding it so overwhelming that it's just hard to know where to start. So whether you're at one end of the spectrum or the other, I'm here to say that all of your feelings are valid. Let's just settle in, be here for each other when we can, share when we can, ask questions, and just continue to reach out and support each other. So firstly, our dash of inspiration today is something that I have recommended previously in the Posse, but I wanted to go back and recommend it again. The lovely Andrea from Creative Dream Incubators, who we had over at Plan C a few months ago, has offered a free online class. Now it goes for just over an hour, and I'll link to it here in the comments. Now it's called Soothe, Restore, Grow, and it's all about soothing your pandemic overwhelm, restoring that inner strength that we know we have somewhere and growing ourselves. I sat down and did the meditation yesterday. It was a beautiful hour of sitting down, reflecting on where we're at. Andrea leads us through a guided meditation. So if that's something you think you'd like to do, like I said, I'll put the comments here in the put the link in the comments, and then hopefully you can set aside an hour and a half just to sit down, go through this meditation, do some journaling, and I really did find it so comforting, particularly after the weekend we've had. So that leads us into the Geelong show news. So hopefully you've seen by now on Friday I made the decision to cancel the show, which of course was going to be this weekend on the 24th and 25th of July. Again, thank you all for your messages of support through Facebook and through email. As I'm sure you can all appreciate, it was a very hard decision to make, but one that we were fairly sure we were right in making. Of course, our first priority always has to be our safety of our retailers and our crafting community. Of course, the quality of the show that we put on as well. And even if we had sort of pushed ahead, again, it just is so much uncertainty, and I really wanted to give the retailers at least a full week to be able to plan and say, okay, we're not doing this, what do we need to do instead? So I'm really sorry to let you all know, if you haven't found out by now, that the Geelong show is cancelled. Like we said, it's abundance of caution, and it does look like now that the lockdown will be extended. And even that we know from last time, even though we had lockdown once it's ended, we were still very slow and creeping back up to numbers where we could hold a show with 500 odd crafters in a room over 2 days. And I'm sure as you appreciate that some of the COVID risks, being an indoor venue, having not allocated seating, all those things just make that a little bit harder to hold a show. So we will put that on hold for now. A note for any of you that have pre-purchased tickets, we will be sending you a full refund through PayPal in the next couple of days. So just hold on, and that will be forthcoming in the next day or two. What we are going to replace it with, of course, we are pivoting yet again to do another online show. So P2PCrafts Winter Online Show will be on this Saturday, the 24th of July, from 10 a.m. through to 7 p.m. So there will be a whole heap of crafting chats, demonstrations, touching base with our favourite retailers, and all the details, of course, will be up on the website from picturetopageandbeyond.com.au. Now the details aren't there yet because this is all very fresh and just out of the oven and smelling like beautifully freshly baked bread. So while it is not an in-person show, we will still get together that day, introduce you to some of our retailers, do some crafting stuff, whether it's scrapbooking or tags or mixed media or card making, who knows? As the details come to light, all the details will be over on the website. So for you to make sure you get all the details, sign up to our email over on the website, and that should be out in the next day or two. And then as more details come in, we will certainly be letting you know. So unfortunately, Geelong show cancelled, but we will still be having an online event where we can still, not quite the same as in person, but still spend some time together. So that is probably the main news of the day and the hour, isn't it? Now, as I mentioned last week, Plan C will be returning on Friday the 6th of August, and we've got a fantastic line up there. Now, also, if you are interested, or if there's someone that you really want to see, get in touch and we will see what we can do to have you part of that. And as I also mentioned, our Papercraft Posse Crafternoon is going to be on Saturday the 4th of September, but again, it feels a bit futile planning ahead at the moment, doesn't it? Because who knows where we're going to be in September, let alone August or even the next few days ahead. So thank you to everyone that's popped in the comments. Hi Sandra, hi Diane, hi Alana, hi Jenny, hi Lisa. Oh, I know it's no good that we're missing Geelong. We're going to miss you too. Hi Elizabeth, Christine, Leanne and Liz. It's so lovely that you're all there. Like I said, I know it's not the same as in person, but I really do think we have a lovely crafting community and it's so nice to see familiar names. And of course, if you want to share your work, head over to the Papercraft Posse group. There you can ask questions, you can get in touch with retailers, you can ask for advice, you can have a play. There's just so much going on there as well. So there's lots of things to see and do there as well. So I won't be bombarding your ears anymore because we've got an online show to plan for. Hi Amanda, yes, Bendigo as well. It has reached every corner of the state, so it is very challenging. So like I said, all the details will be over on the website from P2PCrafts.com.au. If you're not on our email list, you didn't get the email sent out Friday, then scroll down to the bottom, pop in your name and your email address, and you will always be the first to know what's going on, if there are any changes, and then all the details will be straight into your inbox because we know this Facebook thing can be a little bit challenging at times. And with all this news overload, perhaps our email is a better place to be residing, rather than doom scrolling on Facebook. So as I said, I will pop the link for our inspiration. If you are a person that likes to do meditation and likes to do art journaling and in a really reflective sort of way, then this meditation is for you. Like I said, it's all about soothing our pandemic overwhelm, restoring our energies, and then concentrating on growing into what might be next for us. So I'll put that in the comments as well. So I think that's it. Sorry, Geelong show has been cancelled. We were doing the P2PCrafts Winter Online Show on Saturday the 24th of July, and all the details will be out in the next few days or so. So this is Michelle signing off. I really hope you can have a crafty day.